Catch up on the business headlines with the Bite-Sized Business Breakfast.
Where we switch from the currency markets to the real estate market. Delighted to be joined on the line and indeed on Microsoft Teams by the guys from Knight Frank. Andrew Cummings is a partner. He's head of prime residential sales. Morning, Andrew.
Hi, good to see you.
It's good to have you with us. Talking about a story that Tom mentioned a few minutes ago, today is the 12th anniversary of the Burj Khalifa. You've been crunching the numbers on the price of apartments in the aforementioned world's tallest tower, and you say they have been going through the roof over the past 12 months. I'll let you reveal the number, Andrew.
Well, look, it's not me just that's been crunching the numbers. It's been the Dubai Land Department. And, what we're delighted to have seen at Knight Frank are significant increases in the prices at Burj Khalifa. But look, that's an iconic tower. It's globally known. It's one of the few truly global symbols of Dubai that's recognized throughout the world. And what we've seen throughout, not just the Burj Khalifa, but downtown, is a real resurgence in that area. You've got a lot of amenities that everyone knows from the mall. You've got newer things that have come up like Time Out Market. But also what you've seen is people wanting to be in the best locations. And we've also seen, as well as a lot of end users wanting to live in prime property, a lot of investors that are coming in, particularly those that have been looking at short-term rentals. And of course, if you're surrounding the Burj, looking at the Burj, that's exactly the type of thing that tenants and people on holiday want to see. So that area really has seen a strong resurgence that sort of, tracked quite high compared to a lot of the other apartment communities.
So if we're looking at apartments, and Tom made the point that if 2021 was the year of the villa, maybe 2022 will be the year of the apartment fighting back. Downtown, clearly, position A in Dubai. Where else are the A-list apartment destinations in Dubai at the moment?
Well, look, I still think the apartments have got a fair way to go to catch up with the incredible amount of interest in the villas. And of course, what we've also got is a lot more stock when it comes to apartments. In downtown, for example, something that's driven that is a whole bunch of new releases and new handovers of properties like Boulevard Crescent, Boulevard Point, Boulevard Heights, all these things that surround the Burj. But if you're looking elsewhere, you've got to start looking at some of these newer communities. We're seeing handovers at Medina Jumeirah Living, Port de la Mer, both of those totally new communities, hugely popular locations. The demand for these properties has been staggering. So I think we're going to see quite a lot of interest in those as they start coming to market and people start moving into these properties.
Who's buying? Is it billionaires from out of town, or is it people who've been here a while?
It's a strong mix. Look, what we have seen is an awful lot of people that have been coming in, that have been living in Dubai for a while and have seen the market and starting to move and said, now's the time. And of course, with rental prices going up the way they have, for a lot of people, it makes sense now to buy instead of rent, with mortgage rates continuing to be low. But of course, international buyers continue to be hugely popular. Dubai is a destination for them, and we're seeing that at all levels of the market, but particularly the area that Knight Frank specialises in the sort of ultra-luxury market, which has really seen just a staggering amount of activity in the last year.
And 20 seconds, early indications, 2022, is the phone still ringing? Are the emails still coming?
Yes, good Lord, yes. The market has not slowed down. The lack of supply means that we're still seeing a huge amount of demand, struggling with the supply struggling to meet that. So I think we're going to see a continuing strengthening of the market throughout this year.
Great talking to you, Andrew. Appreciate your time this morning. Andrew Cummings, partner, head of prime residential sales at Knight Frank here in the Middle East. You're listening to The Business Breakfast.